Hey y'all, welcome back. All right, let's go ahead and dive in and see what Divine Holy Spirit has for the collective. The cards are all upright and in order by way of major arcana and through each element. I hope that you all are doing wonderfully well. Thank you so much for being here. Holy Spirit of the highest white light consciousness, what do you have for the collective? What does the collective need to know and be made aware of at this time? Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, subscription to the channel, donations. I love you, I love you, I love you. Thank you so much for showing up for me as I continue to show up for the collective. All right, I heard procrastination just now. I heard in hopes of. Somebody was trying to get something in at the last minute, it feels like, in hopes of, but they waited too long with the procrastination. I'm hearing they didn't have all the ingredients that they needed as my palm begins to itch a little bit with sensation. What does that mean, Spirit? Ingredients, waiting to the last minute. What is that? I heard interpretation. So maybe they had a misunderstanding, or they found it maybe difficult or challenging to understand. It seems like right at the end with the procrastination, the reason why they waited because they didn't have all the ingredients, but it's because they didn't know. Like they didn't have like a complete understanding, or the confidence wasn't there because they were trying to execute something is the whole idea here, you guys. Okay, execute what? Spirit, what were they trying to do? What were they trying to do? Okay, so I heard love spell. You guys, and I'm not even going front right now. I was in the kitchen cleaning up after a wonderful dinner, and I heard Patti LaBelle, just a specific lyric from her song, Somebody Loves You, Baby. So I'm in my head, I'm like, I'm under your spell. I don't want to break free. Like real dramatic. You can make a slave out of me. I'm like, wait a minute. What? I'm under your spell. I don't want to break free. You can make a slave out of me. So I know the song, I grew up hearing it. So I even went to look up the lyrics, and the first picture that pops up is a screenshot from her video from, I guess it's the 80s. And she's holding up an Illuminati symbolism. So I'm like, well, there you go. So y'all, the lyrics possibly tying into this energy that I'm picking up. You can make a slave out of me. I worship you. And something, yo, I don't know. I posted the lyrics, but I'm like, okay, so a love spell. Okay, they didn't have all the ingredients. I'm hearing this time. So that lets me know that once upon a time they had everything that they needed, because this was like a procrastination. Because they didn't have everything this time around, you guys. So here we go. I'm hearing something about the full moon. There's some energy around moon magic here. All right, let's get some cards out here, y'all. Let's see what's happening. What were those layers? I can't get my phone down from the holder to look up what I even posted, but I'm not even trying to rehash the energy because like I'm not trying to help them with the spell. But at least let me like put the awareness part of it. And then it was a channeled song because I was just minding my business and that popped up. I'm like, oh, okay, what's up with that? So I did my due diligence and I posted it. So here, let's see what's going on, y'all. Goodness gracious. Here we have the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Spirit, what's the Queen of Swords? I heard temptress and temptation. I heard the Queen of Swords had to go at it alone. So could this be a co-conspirator, if that's the word? Somebody who was along with someone, possibly connected to your ex-person, who the ex-person was the one responsible for the love spell originally, but then they brought on this Queen of Swords somebody had to go at it alone. So that means they're separated, but they're still, I'm hearing harvesting. There's still that need, like it's like a fiend, like they gotta have, you know, what it was that they were so used to running on. It's almost as if this were being powered by, like you would put gas in a car or oil in a motor, you know, it's powered. You were giving power, but now the separation has commenced. This Queen of Swords, you don't even know this chick is what I'm hearing. And we are being gender orientated here. Because this is someone who also got used to your energy, but now they've been cut off from the link to you. It's like now they're trying to, that was the missing ingredient, you guys. The missing ingredient is either they can't manifest with the ex-person, which is possibly your ex-person. I'm assuming that's why this energy is coming out. But of course, if it don't apply, this isn't for you. But, you know, that lets me know that there possibly was, you know, some intercourse or sex magic. I was going to say intercourse. It could have been, because we're talking about love spells here, you guys. So I'm thinking even the connection of sexual intercourse disguised as love, but harnessing power siphoned from you, collective. But now the missing ingredient, this Queen of Swords, I heard had to wing it, or they had to do it on their own. Oh man, I didn't know this stuff went like this. I didn't know it even got complicated to even, you know, be part of this. Like I didn't know that this was even a thing. I'm seeing a beetle, or like I heard beetle bug. So is there like a love beetle or something? Because that's what's happening behind the scenes, y'all. Love beetle. I have no idea. I have to go Google that when we get off of here. But there's something surrounding a bug. I'm hearing the word entice. The only reference that I can imagine would be like a surveillance sort of reference. Maybe if you saw more bugs than normal, or if you saw bugs at all and you weren't used to seeing bugs like around you in your home, a certain type of bug was popping up and you're like, ew, where did that come from? I'm even being shown like a lizard, like a gecko, or like the little, yeah, I'm seeing crickets. I'm seeing, I don't know what bugs have to do with love, but it's definitely connected to surveillance. So if you've had like, it's not, and I know not to call it an infestation, because it's not that. This was very random. But it caught your attention because it was part of a surveillance. So it's like you had to be made known or aware of this, because that's just how spirituality works. If somebody's spying on you using surveillance, how they use bugs, insects, I have no idea, but I know that it happens because it's happened to me. So I get it. I understand, because it's very random. It's like, whoa. Where did that come from? And another one, where did that, you know? I wrote down something earlier that was so magnificent and powerful. It was a download, but it had to do with having a detailed eye. But that's what helps tighten up our spiritual sense, or our senses. That sixth sense is the eye for detail, but I feel like that's always a nudge from spirit. But you have to have that discernment of a spiritual eye. You know, all of that is wrapped up together, you guys. Anyway, so I just heard Bug Princess. I looked back down at the table at the Queen of Swords and I heard Bug Princess. So I don't know if that's a coin for her. Like they refer to this person as such that. Maybe they are known for this. Maybe they work magic through insects, or they happen to use insects for manifestations or skills or powers. Y'all, I'm not even going to debate why we're even talking about this. Of course, absolutely, there's a reason why this is coming out. So just stay with me. If it's not your story, then, you know, casually sit back and be entertained. But some of us have had this occurrence. Anything else we need to know, Holy Spirit, about this Queen of Swords? I heard gap tooth, So this Queen of Swords can have a gap in their mouth between their two front teeth, gap tooth. I don't know why we needed that indicator, but possibly whoever I'm connecting with, whomsoever. Even if you're the gap tooth bug princess, you need to know that you've been caught red-handed. All right? Queen of Swords, earth sign. I'm hearing in the background, what do you want from me? What do you want from me? What is that, Spirit? I don't know where that comes from. If there's a movie with a title, that the title or a scene in the movie could have, or a song on the soundtrack could have something to do with this. I don't know. Even if it is a movie, I don't know. But perhaps you all can assist in the comments. But anyway, y'all, I'm here for y'all with the channeled energy. All right. So we're going to move past this Queen of Swords, the gap tooth bug princess. I heard Taco Bell. I heard she works at Taco Bell. That's what I just heard. The gap tooth bug princess. So be on the lookout. I heard she puts bugs in the meat. Y'all, please don't judge me. At least you judge yourself. This is channeled energy. If it comes, I'm saying it. I heard dropped a dime. So obviously, we're probably blowing up her spot right now. I say we because you're still here. You're in this too. So we're blowing up the spot. I mean, what's done in the dark must come to the light. All right, let's move on from this. Anything else, Spirit? I heard the block is hot, and then I heard casualties of war. So does that have anything to do with the procrastination? Well, I just heard that they went ahead with it. I heard siphoning. So this was some sort of ploy to get to your energy collective. No matter how they did it, it didn't have to involve bugs or surveillance, but that was for somebody. But just know that this person did something under the moon, some sort of moon magic. I heard incantation. I don't ever use that word. Or maybe rarely, I just don't recall saying incantation, but that's specific for this moon magic, whatever happened. But she didn't have everything that she needed. So that could, so what that means, that could equate to, you know, the magic falling on something else or someone else and not the intended or the intention that was set forward, which you would have been the target collective, because I'm hearing bullseye when I wanted to mention the collective. It was for you, but you know, all the ingredients weren't there, so it's not going to have the same effect. It's possibly not even going to reach you in that way. I'm getting a sensation of, you know, something, you know, you're minding your business. All of a sudden you feel a little like something on your arm, so you just swipe it away, that kind of thing. Like it's not going to affect you. I'm hearing something about eyes, like I'm hearing dun, 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 dun. I don't know the lyrics. Hungry eyes, that's it. Because it was something surrounding eyes. So hungry eyes. Now that just came off of me saying this, like you feel a little sensation on you. I'm wiping my left arm as I say that, and that's where I was feeling that to begin with. But it doesn't bother you, so you swipe it away and it's gone. Has no effect. But then that's when the eyes and then hungry eyes I heard. So this has something to do with, you know, well, the moon is a water energy, right? So a mirror is also water energy. So this has something to do with manifestations surrounding the moon and water and mirrors with the hungry eyes energy. I want to see how this Queen of Swords gets down magically. Like, what are they doing magically? I want to know the ins and the outs, Spirit. So I'm hearing the bugs. So she has a jar of bugs. All right. What else, Spirit? What else is going on? Chanting. I don't know what she's saying, but it involves chanting. I heard ambiance, so there's something about a setting. It has to be a setting, like the lighting has to be a certain way, but if it's moon magic, then that means at night. So illuminated by the moon's energy, so that would be the ambiance part. What else, Spirit? Red roses, or either the petals. I feel like I saw red petals on a table, kind of scattered. And there's something in the shape of a heart, like she's placed out things, could be the rose petals in a heart formation. When I have to pause right there, you guys. Sometimes it's not what I see and then me trying to interpret it. It's if I want to go there, because I don't actually want to. Even though I'm asking to channel and receive information to provide to you all, it's like me as a vessel, like I don't want to get caught up in that too much. So it's like I might take a little glimpse and then I hurry up and leave, you know? So that's when I get to, when I say, it's rose petals, looks like rose petals. And then it's kind of like, well, let me go back in and see what else I can see. Then let me jump back out because I don't want to get too entangled in this. And, so that's what's going on with me. Even though I always say all my protection measures, it's still something about that is still an invasion of privacy to me. But it's like if this person, if their energy is coming up and I'm allowed to go in, then I want to be able to do that. But I'm always kind of have to use my own judgment. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to, I'm getting ready to lay down in a few hours and I don't want to, have this magnetized in the dream state or something crazy like that. I don't want to pick up any attachments, while I'm there trying to see what's on this table. It's really an altar is what it is. So y'all have to excuse me for that. But, I'm gully, but I still respect privacy, even if, they are, doing it in a dark or negative or hidden sort of way. That's still them and I'm still me. So I just have to respect that to a certain extent. But I can be a little bit nosy because it's here on the table. So I feel like it's an open invitation. You know what I mean? Anyway, you guys, so enough of that. So I just wanted to confirm, for both of us that this is definitely love magic. Now, I really wanted to go in and see, were there pictures there, just kind of things that you might need, like, because we were talking about a missing ingredient, but I feel like that missing ingredient is your ex-person at this point. But she was still trying to harness, I heard love magic again. Maybe I didn't hear love magic the first time, but this is what this has been surrounding. But I just specifically heard love magic. So this Queen of Swords could be like a go-to person when it comes to this kind of stuff, especially with her jar of bugs. I don't know, like she just keeps a jar of bugs. So that must mean that she uses them often. So this might have been her thing. People know her for this kind of work. I don't know why you would use bugs in love magic, though. I don't see, that's the thing where I was like, I could have gone in, but it's like, nah, I'm going to yield. I don't want to know all that. That's not for me to know. All right, let me keep going, y'all. But I hope y'all can utilize what I was able to give you. And then we're just going to keep going. Whew. All right, thank you, Spirit, for that. I appreciate that. Okay, I'm going to jump here and see what's going on. However, I am curious about the bugs, y'all. I am. But I heard specifically beetle in the beginning. All right, I'm going to leave that alone. Okay, so we have the chariot here. Spirit, tell me about this chariot. Who's in this chariot? I'm hearing divine guidance and divine ordination. So it's like somebody's headed toward an appointment, like a divine appointment. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. One moment. What's this divine appointment, Spirit? Somebody's saying, I gotta go to church. Oh. Okay, why are they saying they gotta go to church? Did they do something wrong or harmful? Oh, well, listen, y'all. We just said that they didn't have all the ingredients, and they knew they didn't, but they still went ahead with it. So now this, I gotta go to church, but it's a divine appointment. I heard ordination. So the ordination means, if I'm saying that right, y'all, forgive me if I'm not, but somebody being ordained. That's where this is coming from. The ordination, I don't know how to say it. So somebody's being ordained, or so they think, but the Chariot's in the upright, so that lets me know it's a sure thing because it's divinely guided. Okay. But the I gotta get to church is making me feel like it's random. This isn't something that, they had been doing for the long term. This feels like I gotta hurry up and get to church so I can be protected from what's about to happen. Yeah. Let's see what's behind the Chariot. We have the Ace of Pentacles reverse. Spirit, tell me what's going on here. Oh man. So I heard just now, right, okay. So I heard corrupt leader. So somebody's looking for a way to kill two birds with one stone. So they're looking for protection by running to the church, and they're also looking for some sort of come up because something came up about tithes here, or offerings, or a way to collect a extra paycheck here. So with their gifts and abilities, I'm hearing, because I said that this Queen of Swords was some sort of go-to. I said for their love magic, but they could have been ordained outside of the church with their little mystical creatures, and their doings, their workings of how people, saw them as a go-to for specific magic. But the whole being divinely guided to the church. I'm hearing surprise and I'm hearing pop up. Because from the beginning, you guys, while I was stalling or a little hesitant, I wanted to fill out the energy, because what I was feeling was, although it looks like a divine appointment, it's really not what they think it is. It's a divine appointment. It's been set up, exactly how it appears to them, but it's like a whole different thing on the back end that's about to happen. Now, why the church is involved, or this person, or I'm hearing exploitation. So, okay, so this is exploitation surrounding the church or a church. Yeah, earlier I was thinking about witches in the church. If y'all have heard me, I told you I grew up in a religious household. But it was something about seeing certain ladies, that had specific titles. They didn't act right, but they were supposed to be this holier than thou godly person, right? But you knew outside of that nice, two-piece suit and that beautiful hat and the beautiful shoes with the matching bag, you knew it was another personality, but you just kind of went along with it, right? You didn't see that other personality, but you knew it was there. But I was thinking earlier about how many witches have I known or have met or come across in the church. A lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. They are all there. They are there. You can look at them in the face and say, that's a witch. That's a witch. Oh my. All right, y'all, let me keep going. I hear somebody speaking in tongues right now. Right now, I do. I do. I hear them. Now, let me, disclaimer, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with, because I've ran across some interesting things in the last couple of years. There's a group, or there have been made groups specifically that call themselves Christian witches. I doubt they belong to an organization of, the traditional church. They maybe have their own separate organization that they started. But it's like you don't normally combine those two, right? But I've seen it in the church. I have seen it and not even knew what to call it. But it's being called out now, especially with whoever this Queen of Swords is on the table. But yes, there are witches and warlocks in the church. Yes, they are. They are. Don't you forget it. I'm sure some of you all may have your own stories growing up as a child and what you saw, but you thought possibly it'd be disrespectful to even think that way. But oh my goodness, if you ever caught them by yourself and you heard another tongue, or you heard something that didn't quite seem like their whole representation, and, not to say that they weren't just maybe relaxed because they were talking to you outside of their formal attire, off the church grounds. No, you can tell. Like, oh, so that's an act? Oh, that's a facade? Oh, okay, I got it. I got it. I got it. God is good. I don't know why we're here, y'all, but I do, but I don't, but I do. You know what I mean? Let's talk about the Four of Cups reverse. We have the Six of Cups reverse, and we have the Hermit reverse. I don't think this is a good combination, y'all. This was behind this Chariot, divinely ordered, appointed. I heard delegate. So a delegate is somebody who is running for some sort of position, right? Like they've been considered for a position. And they might be up against somebody else, or maybe they're in training for the position, or, like they're in the runnings for it. Oh my, y'all. All right, let's get into this. Let's get into this. 4 and 6 is 10, by the way, with the cups here. So let's keep that in mind. Both in the reverse. 10 of cups would be in the reverse, but the energy is here. It's not here, the card, but the energy. Let's talk about the Hermit, though. The Hermit is somebody who's been in a position for too long and they need to come out because it's hindering them. I heard hindering their progress. The Four of Cups reverse means they found a different way to kind of get around what it is that they need to actually deal with. That's how I'm interpreting this Four of Cups reverse. Because normally it would be thinking outside the box and being optimistic and, hey, let's try a new approach. But it's exactly that, but they're not looking at what it is that they're choosing to ignore. But we just got off of that about them having on their lovely, nice attire. And it's, oh, I was about to say something. I would piss a whole bunch of people off. I'm not going to say it. But specific titles, you know, living up to the title and want to being acknowledged as just that. If you don't refer to them as that title, you might see the look in their face of a little stinge, you know, like they've been disrespected because you didn't address them as their title. You know, I'm anti-title over here. I don't like titles. Because at the end of the day, we're all the same. Let's talk about this Six of Cups reverse. So this is someone who's not able to connect with. I would like to think that there's some healing, especially with the cup energy. There's a lot of healing that needed to take place, but it was overlooked. I'm hearing with the position and the title. All right, we got it, Spirit. We got it. Y'all, this is so disheartening to know that this energy is very much relevant of, you know, there being esoteric practice in the church, but I could see if it was for healing purposes. But this is love magic. It's magic going against someone's will. That's what it is, to get them to love you. I'm hearing honor and appreciation. So this Queen of Swords holds a position outside of the church behind closed doors, but then they show up to church in this same energy, but they're not disclosing what they're doing behind closed doors to receive all of this love and admiration. Oh my God. I'm gonna keep going so I can hop on up out of this energy, y'all. We are about to land the plane here. We're about to land the plane. Nothing is by coincidence. Nothing. Oh, they about to be hot with me. Oh, they about to be hot for me. I said for me. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, we have the Knight of Swords reverse. I'm hearing going nowhere. I heard anticipation of going nowhere. Behind the Knight of Swords reverse, Hierophant reverse. There's our religious energy right here. It's in the reverse though. I heard practice too many spells. Going nowhere. What did we start? I'm getting hot, y'all. What did we start out with in the channeling? They didn't have all the ingredients, but they still did it anyway. Moon magic. Oh my. Behind the going nowhere with the religious energy of the Hierophant reverse. I'm just going to refer to this Hierophant reverse as religious energy because I can't say that it's light, dark, good, bad. It's religious energy. So, yeah. Behind that, we have the, I'm getting hot, y'all. We got the, I knew they weren't going to like this one. I knew it. We got the Six of Pentacles, y'all. They tried to cut me off when I had to grab my water when we got here, right? Oh, they tried to cut me off. Six of Pentacles, Spirit, what is this? Y'all know I don't back down for nobody, but I could choose and discern what I want to stay in and what I choose not to. You know, there was a couple of articles I came across recently about the mass exodus of the church, or why people are leaving the church in record numbers. What say you, collective? Anyway, y'all, so the Six of Pentacles could have everything to do with that. Hypocrisy, I'm hearing, with the Six of Pentacles. Do as I say, not as I do energy. Six of Pentacles. All right, y'all, my head's starting to hurt a little bit. Let me hurry this up. They're not gonna like this one. And I don't care. I was about to say something crude, but I'm gonna be respectful. Because you the one been practicing magic on the congregants. So you obviously watch me. So what did you expect? You thought that, you know, your mess wasn't gonna come out? I'm hearing I yield. I even said that earlier. I yield. So somebody must say that. That's possibly like a biblical saying, like a, I don't know, like a trendy saying, I yield. This person could say, I yield. Yeah. Okay. These cards fell out over here on the clarifying side of things. My clarifying decks are right here. My two go-tos. I don't know what position they were in, but let me fill out the energy, y'all, because I could say more. I could. And I wanted to tell you, I want to remind y'all, I don't say everything. I say that I give y'all what I receive, but it's when I'm not in front of the camera, when I'm off minding my business, I get downloads all day long. But it's like if it comes up in the reading, then I'll share. All right, y'all, we have the 8 of Cups. We have the 4 of Swords reversed. There's our 10 of Cups. We got the 10 of Cups, and then we have the Page of Swords. Spirit, tell me about this energy. Some more cups. So I'm hearing emotional imbalance. Look, 8 of Cups walking away, but the emotional imbalance. But we were already here. They choose to ignore what it is that they need to heal from. I'm hearing deliverance, but they're so like gung-ho on deliverance ministry is what I'm hearing. They want to see the people delivered, but you putting them in bondage with your love magic. How does that work? Okay, never mind, because I don't care. Behind the 8 of Cups, we have the 4 of Swords reversed. So what else are you doing? What else are you doing to the congregants by way of these spells, this love magic? 4 of Swords reversed. Causing them to not be able to get up. Causing them to not be able to come out of a slumber. Because I just heard when she has a hold, she has a hold. So this is them adorning her with gifts and lavish things, and it just comes pouring in. That's the magic. That's the magic. You see them fawning over this woman, falling out, just all over her like she's a celebrity. Like if you like a celebrity having stands. Can I have your autograph? Can I have a picture? Can I? What can I do for you? But that's, the servitude. Or that's how it's, I heard prescribed. That's how it's supposed to be ingested, is its servitude. I have the 10 of Cups here, so this is happiness. But happiness for who? Who's happy at the end of the day here? Happy because all of the gifts, all of the attention. Oh, I was about to do it again. There was another title that almost came off of my tongue, but I yield. I reserve not to even go there. But I guess I'll just say generically Pastor such and such or Pastor such and such. Yeah. Y'all, this is going to get me in so much trouble. But I'm hearing break free because it's time. It's time. It's time. We have the Page of Swords, so go figure. There's a little small increment of truth that needs to be made known here, and I believe that's what's happening now. Possibly this will come across somebody who's ready to kind of snap out of the, I heard dismantle, so to take this thing down. Whoever's the gap tooth lady, maybe she worked at Taco Bell once upon a time, but now she's got the title. She's working the love magic behind the scenes, showing up to the church like, everything's fine. Receiving the gifts, the acclamations, people rolling out the red carpet for this person, but there's love magic going on behind the scenes, and I believe Holy Spirit wants you to know that. All right? All right, y'all, hope this helps.